Hello everyone. So this class is for beginners. So this is basically the Arduino Uno, and let me briefly explain what are these things on these board. So basically, the major component of this board is this. This is the Atmega 2328 processor. So this Atmega 328 chip is the main brain of this board. And other than that, we have this USB port. So the USB port is there to get the sketch from your computer and translate it, this chip here, translate this a sketch that it receives to the code that is understandable by this microprocessor chip. So basically the other hardware is serving this main chip, right? So these are the input output pins. There are these E0 to E5 pins are analog pins, and keep in mind that Arduino only takes analog input. It doesn't give analog output because obviously it's a processor, and processor or digital device, a digital device can only give zeros and ones. And here you can see there are digital IOs. And we will define how we can use certain pins for inputs and how we can use certain pins for outputs. But for now, just keep in mind these are digitals, these are analog, and in digital pins you can see a little here. If I can show you, it says digital pulse width modulation. PWM is for pulse width modulation. Let me focus. Yes. So these are used with analog when we want analog output. Just keep in mind it doesn't directly generate analog output, but we can expect analog by this specific software called the Arduino IDE. This Arduino IDE has a cross compiler. A cross compiler is a compiler that translates or compiles the code for the target platform. This is the target platform. So what it does, it compiles the code that we write, and then it transfers through this USB. Then this USB port, this USB port translated. This chip translates use the USB protocol to translate what is coming, and then it sends this to this chip here. Now, other than the software that you upload on this board, there is system software in it that resides in here. That's called the bootloader. For now, let's remember that there are two types of software in it, like just like any other microprocessor. A firmware, that is the system software called the bootloader, and the other application software that we load into it. Last thing about the Arduino environment that is very important is the shields that are available. So this makes this Arduino very popular because you can add additional functionalities in the chip by stacking them up on this board. And what happens is, say for example you want to make an IoT device and you need internet connection, so you can have an Ethernet shield that you can stack over here, and then you can use it without even writing a piece of code because it comes with its libraries, right? So you don't even have to know about the hardware nor the software, but you can make the circuit of your own choice. This is the very important part of Arduino environment. For those who doesn't know any programming at all, libraries are just the functions that we call to perform a specific task. So what's a function? In simple words, if you are doing a repetitive task, instead of coding a particular block over and over again, what you do is you make a library or a function, a set of code that performs a specific task for you. So for now, just keep that in mind, and as we progress in our course, we will explain this in detail.